Hi everyone, it's Alex from Risk Academy, and lately I've begun to notice that a lot of the videos that I do are very sinister or very cynical about risk management not being quite what we're being told by all the consultants and the institutes. There's a lot more to risk management. It's actually really difficult to change how people make decisions. So I wanted to kind of break that streak of kindly negative or kind of negative videos with something positive. And there's one, there are a couple of stories that really make me proud to be in risk management, because if you kind of move away from the quarterly risk register updates, which is your compliance exercise, and actually try and do integrate into decision making, you open yourself as a risk professional to so many new amazing opportunities. And I have two cases that are just fascinating. I mean, being part of something like that is a life-changing experience. So one of my friends, he's the head of risk for one of the Russian airlines, and he's obviously spending a lot of time on the operational risks on this or on the strategic risks for the organization. But something amazing happened. The company decided to diversify into space travel. I mean, that's an amazing, I mean, it sounds unbelievable. Probably in 10 years or so it will be a given, but now it sounds so unbelievable. So the company is undertaking a huge project, investing a lot of money and really refocusing and getting some competencies in the space travel side of the business, which is something completely new. And as you can appreciate, there's a lot of uncertainty associated with that. There are a lot of risks, hence there are a lot of risks. So being part of, not wasting all your time on the quarterly risk updates, but actually being there with the decision makers to say, I was part of something that is actually meaningful for the country and maybe for the planet overall, is a huge deal. I think the emotional positive feelings and the emotional involvement in participating that is actually something meaningful and helping the management and the board make better decisions by using the risk analysis in the situation where the risk analysis is needed because there's so much uncertainty around this area, it is an amazing opportunity. So I just thought that, wow, what a lucky guy. I mean, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity where the company completely moves into a different direction to what you've been doing for 20, 30, 50 years in your work, and you have an opportunity to contribute something meaningful to that. That implies that you do know the tools and you are able to integrate into decision making, of course. But I think if you watched all the other videos I have on the Risk Academy channel, you kind of already have plenty of ideas on how to integrate into risk analysis, into decision making. So that's one example. The second example, I recently came back from a training I did in the Middle East, and it's a pretty big country, and they're moving through a privatization of the energy and water business. They're privatizing assets, they're creating spot markets, they're completely rewriting the energy policy of the country. And I mean, this is a huge opportunity. Again, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the risk manager to get involved, because there's so much uncertainty associated with every aspect of that strategy. And that is amazing. Like, this is what we live for. I'm not sure how much fun you are having updating your risk registers once a quarter. I wasn't having much fun in that. But I had so much fun, for example, when we were changing the legislation for the solar generation industry in Russia. I had a lot of fun when the whole strategy of the company was reshaped based on the risk analysis that we did, and we showed and highlight a lot of cash flow and liquidity issues that needed to be dealt with, not in the normal course of business, but needed a separate working group specifically designed to address those issues. I was lucky enough to get involved in a couple of really big, industry shaping type decisions, and that was an amazing experience. It's a completely different ball game. So all risk managers out there, I encourage you to reduce the time you spend on the regular risk management exercises, your workshops, your updates, your risk reports, and spend more time on something that will give you so much emotional pleasure of getting involved and being part of something big, something life-changing, that you can with integrated into decision making. To do that, however, of course, you need different tools, upgrade your competencies, and then there's nothing stopping you to being part of some of the most important decisions that will happen in your organization or maybe in the country overall. I felt like I actually, thinking of those examples, that what makes risk management profession so beautiful, because you can participate and you can actually add a lot of value to the decision makers, because whenever there's uncertainty, our brain doesn't process it well enough, so we have the tools to process that uncertainty when making a particularly important decision. So I wish you all the best, I wish you luck. There's so much more to risk management, and being able to participate in the actual decision making process is probably one of the most rewarding things I have experienced in my professional career. I'm interested in hearing what you think about that. What are some of your experiences? I mean, please don't be shy, please do share an example where you've changed a decision by using risk analysis, and that changed the organization, changed the strategy, that was value, you got a praise from the CEO or the board members. Do share underneath this video, and of course don't forget to sign up to the Risk Academy channel on YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.